Tiger. Today we're interviewing our veterans, and today I am here with Miss Leek. So, Miss Leek, when did you join the military?
I joined the military in the 80s, mid-80s actually, 1985.
I joined the United States Air Force in May of 1985.
I joined the Army at the end of my senior year in high school. I joined in November. I was actually 17 years old, so my parents had to sign so that I could have permission to join.
Which branch did you serve in?
I served in the United States Army.
I was in the United States Army.
How long did you serve?
I served a little over 7 years in the military.
4 years.
I was in the Army for 6 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days.
Which wars did you serve in?
I was very fortunate that I came in after the first Gulf War, and I actually got out before the second Gulf War. So I managed to not have any major conflicts while I was in.
I was a participant in the first Gulf War, which lasted from August of 1990 to February of 1991. After the completion of the war, I was discharged.
I served during peacetime, no wars.
What roles did you have when you served?
The roles I had were mainly as a trainer for people who fix jets.
Well, I was an instructor, a military instructor. It was a combined program between the Air Force and the Army known as Joint Stars, and I served in that capacity. I also I belong to the branch of military intelligence, and we've heard all the jokes. We know it's a contradiction in terms.
When I first joined the Army, I served with the 75th Rangers, and so I kind of did support for the Rangers whenever they went into a mission. Afterwards, I was a mechanized vehicle operator. I drove mechanized vehicles, and I was a track commander. After that, I became a squad leader, platoon sergeant in mechanized units. After that, I went to Korea. When I was in Korea, I acted as what they called a battalion chemical officer. I was a non-commissioned officer, but they placed me in an officer position, and I served in 2 different battalions there. And then finally, whenever I went to the 82nd Airborne, I served as a regimental chemical operations NCO whenever I was in the 82nd Airborne.
What was the food like?
Food in the Air Force is better than any of the other services, I guarantee you. It's like better than any college you eat establishment you've ever been to. They feed you very well in the Air Force.
Well, it depends. I didn't eat in the mess hall, if that's what you're asking, which is where they serve military food. I often ate local fare because I like exploring wherever I was, and so the food was always good.
The food, whenever I was stationed stateside, was decent. Breakfast was always really good, but lunches and dinners weren't so great. But when I went to Korea, we had amazing food. We had steak, lobster, crab legs, all kinds of great stuff. So the food was actually a lot better than you would think as far as from the chow hall. But whenever we had to eat MREs or meals that are ready to eat, they're these bagged meals with all kinds of salt and preservatives and everything. Those were not very good, but they had a lot of calories, and we ate them because we were hungry.
Has your view of the rest of the world changed as a result of your experiences?
Yes, and it changes every year that I'm out of the military. And the only thing I have to say for all of you out there is to be very thankful that you come from a country that is free.
That is all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Same.
I can't say that it has because my worldview was already formed, so it hasn't. No.
Serving in the Army helped me grow up. It helped me to learn how to be responsible. It helped me to really understand what it means to love my country. And so whenever I look at all the different things that happen in our world today, I look through a different lens than I would have. I have a lot of pride being an American, and I'm very proud of the United States and everything that we've done. And I'm even more proud of our service members that still serve today.